Thank you, Mr Speaker. And I also rise to express disappointment at the watering down of this incredibly important legislation. And members of the crossbench in this House were very much supportive of the government in bringing on what was really courageous innovation. It's really unfortunate that it's been necessary for the government to make these concessions in the Senate. I'd like to make the point that one of the reasons why that has been necessary is that Senators Lambie and Tyrrell in the Senate have consistently expressed real concerns about the fact that Medicare services in this country are not sufficient to provide the support that people who want to give up smoking need. For GPs to be able to provide that sort of service, they need to have time, they need to have the relevant training, and they need to be able to give people wanting to get off cigarettes the support that they need. It's not a simple process. It's not as simple as just writing a script for vapes. What we know is that people can't access GP services in many parts of this country. And when they do, many people are forced to deal with an out-of-pocket fee that they simply cannot afford. And so the need to water down this legislation in the way that we've seen in recent weeks reflects a failure of our Medicare services, which is heartbreaking to see, because all of us in this place, I think, agree that smoking is a bad thing and that vapes is a bad thing. Almost all of us. I'll come to the Nationals in a moment. So it's incredibly disappointing that we are seeing this problem with Medicare and its deficiencies, and as a result of that, the need to water down this legislation. I'd also make the point that what we are seeing at the moment is many Australians resorting to online providers of prescriptions who are, in many cases, therefore, also going on to provide vapes to people who are looking to smoking cessation. And I think that this is a failure of our regulatory system at the moment, which also warrants review by the Minister. We're not providing best practice care when people can go online and get a prescription for vapes which are sent out essentially by the script provider. That is not a situation where people are receiving best practice care for smoking cessation. Finally, I would like to address some concerns that many Australians have about the fact that one of the major political parties in this country continues to receive significant donations from the tobacco lobby, which is the same as the vaping lobby. And I would call out the National political party, which is a very bad tail wagging, essentially, the Liberal Party in its decision to oppose this legislation, which has forced the government to deal with the crossbench in the Senate as it has. It's an absolute disgrace when a major political party in this country continues to receive donations from the tobacco and vaping lobby. And I think that Australians should continue to consider that and should always take it into account every time that they think about the National Party and whether or not it is reflecting the best interests of them and of their children. I'm sorry that I can't support these amendments in this House. I'd love to. I'm very happy to see the vaping legislation go forward, but it's very, very disappointing that it's had to be watered down in the way that it has.